Hey guys, Mike, IronTrap Garage, and today we're at the warehouse with a trailer full of stuff from the Mark Smith estate auction. Today I'm going to be going through unloading everything, taking it upstairs, laying it out on the floor, and showing you guys what we got. We're not really even sure everything we got. We kind of just quickly went through our pallet lots and pulled everything off that we were taking. All the cabinets are full in here, top and bottom, so I have a lot of stuff to pull out. All the smalls that we bought, we kind of stuffed up top here to save some floor space. Then I got to take Jason's car back to the shop, and he's picking it up, I think, this weekend. So I got a trailer full. There's a few things in my bed. There's a few things in the cab. So I'm going to get to work. Got a lot of stuff to take in the building and take upstairs. So I'll set the GoPro up, do a little time lapse, take it upstairs, lay it out on the floor, and then we'll go around and talk about everything we got, and I'll tell you a few funny stories from the auction. So let's get started. All right, so I got everything unloaded, and we got a bunch of pallets, a few carts. I now need to work on getting this all upstairs and laid out on the floor so you guys can see what we bought. We'll go through and talk about what's staying, what's going. So now it's got to take a lot of elevator trips, get all this upstairs. All right, so we got everything upstairs laid out on the floor. I got a little bit of everything organized. We're gonna walk through, show you guys some of the highlights. Basically, all of this is for sale that we picked up. I don't think Matt is keeping any of it. I think there might've been like one item that he kept for himself, but 90% of it, 99% of it will be for sale. If you see anything that you like or want some more information on, or can help us identify, because there's a few items I'm not sure what they are, send us an email, irontrapgarage@gmail.com. We will get back to you as soon as possible. This is coming out on Sunday, so Monday or Tuesday I'll try and answer everyone's emails, get you photos, prices, information, shipping, that kind of stuff. So let's take a walk around. So we'll start over here. We got two random wheels. This is a split wheel. I'm not sure what they fit, but they were on our pile, so I grabbed them. Some tires. We got a set of 5 650 16s. I believe they're all used, but they all have good tread life, and they're all soft still. They're not rock solid. 2829, yeah, 2829 gas tank. We got some transmissions. I think this is a 39. I got to open up and measure, but it does have a double D10 shifter top. Bin of random stuff. I haven't fully dug through it. There's a bunch of water in that one, and ants, so I gotta do some fumigation before I dig. We got a Packard trans here. I think that's 37 Packard, I believe. A bell housing, spare tire ring. I think it was 55 Eldorado, if I remember correctly. We got a 37 Buick shifter top, so I bought that on a pallet. The transmission sold on Friday. We were not there, but a friend bid on it for us. So we will have a complete 37 Buick trans. I might buy that for myself, save it for a nailhead project to put behind. We got this little speedster seat. We somehow ended up with another side shift LaSalle transmission. This is on a pallet that I bought that had some flathead engines on it, and this just happened to be under those flathead engines. Matt never even noticed it. I bought the lot not knowing that it was even there. Got a cool bumper jack, flathead oil pans. We stole this off of one of the engines that was on the pallet with the LaSalle. This is a truck oil pan with the removable bell housing. It's actually quite nice to put on a hot rod, so you don't have to take the oil pan off, which is like this, to get the clutch and flywheel off. So these are a decent dollar amount. So we left the junk flathead behind and took the oil pan. So we got some these are labeled 2829 Model A deck lids. This one's kind of rough. The skin's real nice, but the inner structure is kind of rotted. That one's really, really nice. 35.6 with a custom black pipe windshield frame. It was probably a closed car and someone cut it to make a coupster. Fairly solid, has some rot in the bottom. The firewall has some modifications to it, but overall fairly decent. Wheels, we got a lot of 17s. This whole pallet, all 3 stacks are 17-inch wires. So if you're looking for a set, we have the market cornered. We got a few set, let's see, what is it, 4. We got a set and a half of 16-inch wires. And we got these cool accessory Ford wheels. I forget the brand. I might put it in the bottom here if I can find it quick. Bought these because they were cheap. These are like Japanese 2-piece wheels. We paid like $20 for the pallet. Pair of 18s. I believe that is Chevy truck. I'm not positive. It was on one of our pallets of wheels, so we grabbed them. These are, if I remember correctly, 31 or 32 Packard Super 8. So the 8-cylinder car got these. They're 19-inch split wheels. They're actually 8 lug. There's a set of 4. So these will definitely be available for sale. I believe we're gonna take the tires off and ship them with no tires on. So we got these random fenders. Don't know what they fit. They have this cool little swoop in the front. Hopefully I can identify what they are. We have this entire, well, it's 80% of a 35, 36, 5-window coupe. The trunk area is right here. We're missing basically everything from here down for the body line. But it is a 90% there vehicle. They cut the roof at the B-pillars. The doors have no inner structure, they're just skins. There is an extra windshield area here. So we'll probably sell this in pieces to a guy that wants to, piece a car back together. It will be available for sale as a whole unit if you're interested. Send us an email. Funny story about this, I bought this that was sitting on top of a 35-36 Plymouth chassis. We were gonna leave the chassis behind because we were just out of room and it's not really our wheelhouse, but we wanted the body panels. Gentleman came walking over as I was loading the body panels in the truck, going, oh, you bought that? I was trying to bid on it, but I forgot and missed it. I really wanted the chassis. I said, the chassis is still inside. I'll write you a bill of sale so you can pick it up whenever. So we sold the chassis for more than we paid for everything. So we got basically this stuff for free. So it worked out pretty well. We didn't leave the chassis behind and it didn't get scrapped. It was getting used. I believe this is a 32 Lincoln grill shell. I'm not positive. Need to figure that out. Model A Roadster windshield frame. Need to measure to figure out if it's 28-29, 30-31. We got 2 Studebaker windshield frames, closed car and Roadster / Phaeton for 35-36. Not really sure what they're worth, but they were on a pallet that we got, so we figured we'd grab them. Model T windshield. These bins are just filled with random stuff I need to go through. I tried to lay out as much as I could, but there was just so much random stuff that we're not really sure what it is. I didn't want to just put it all out on the table. 30-31 firewall, 28-29 cowl section, which is actually in pretty good shape. Has typical little bit of rust at the bottom. The gas tank's pretty solid. B-pillars have been cut, but that'll be available. A couple air cleaners, Lovejoy lever shocks, and this stuff I believe is Mercedes. It was in a bin with these horn rings that Matt spotted. There was another horn ring I'll show you on top, and these just happened to be under it. But all this stuff was buried in the bin. I need to figure out what it is, what it fits. Chevy pancake air cleaner, some NOS distributor caps. This is kind of a neat dual coil. Germany, so it must be a European car. Dual coil 6-cylinder, kind of neat. I think we got 2 or 3 of those. Stagger bolt Corvette valve covers. 2, that's a Weber, I believe, a Solex carburetor. They were just in a bin of stuff that we bought. Bumper guard, not sure what it fits. Got to figure that out. Neat Chevrolet accessory tissue holder. So this would have clamped under the dash, I believe, and would have held a box of tissues. Random steering wheels. This is the horn ring that was on top of the Mercedes ones we saw. It's like a 46-8 Packard horn ring. A bunch of bumper guards, a bunch of Packard, as you can see. The rest we need to identify. I believe this is 40 Oldsmobile. Matt found this in the bottom of a bin, so we paid a little bit extra. I believe it all fits together. Something like that. Might be a little tweaked. But horn button and steering wheel. This really, really neat siren and spotlight. Fortunately, the glass is broken, but it's really, really neat siren. We'll have to test that. Cool turn signal. I believe it has like plastic lenses that are kind of rough, but still really neat housing. Fans, bumper guards, neat set of guide. Headlights, I believe they're 687s. They don't have tags on them. Bunch of random stuff. Like a lot of this stuff I'll need to figure out. These door handles, I think that's 38 grill or a hood emblem. These cool door clamp on spotlight Pete mirrors, and they would have clamped to the door opening. We got 3 or 4 of them, I think. There's some weird items down here that were in our pile I just grabbed because they looked wild. Those are 33, 34 factory aluminum heads. I'm not sure what this head fits, but it's pretty wild looking, so we grabbed it. I believe it's probably off of an 8-cylinder of some sort. If you know what it fits, let us know. Neat set of exhaust manifolds. Again, not sure what they fit. Heater, set of chrome V860 headers, which would be neat on like a midget or like a sprint car or a hot rod. A set of flathead headers here, just normal 85 horse. What else? 33.4 headlight there. I'm not sure what that one is. That might be one's 33, one's 34. Get 2 trim rings. I'm not sure what those 2 are. I believe those are Packard. Some Packard hubcaps, Chevrolet hubcaps. This is kind of a wild car item. I'm not sure what it is, but it is a aluminum backing plate for some car. Not really sure what, but at this point, you just grab it, figure it out later, and hopefully it's worth lots of money. If not, it's just scrap. These are pretty neat. These are like 3-tier high voltage ceramic insulators that would have went on telephone poles. They were just in a box of a pallet that we bought, so we grabbed them. Some more hubcaps, Cadillac, Mercury, Pontiac, early Ford, Plymouth, Mercedes. These were kind of neat. Not sure what they fit, but they're like a 2-piece accessory hubcap, I believe, with a smoothie cap and like a ribbed trim ring. There is a set of 4 there. One single bar flipper, and another set of Pontiac hubcaps, and these massive spare tire rings. I don't know if they go on a set of wheels or they're for a spare tire cover, but they are absolutely huge. I gotta take measurements and see what they fit. But that is a grand tour of everything that we bought. It was a lot of fun going to this auction. Pallet lot auctions are a lot of fun because it's one of those, it's like treasure hunting. You really don't know what's gonna be there. It worked out really well that Matt was digging through the pallets as I was bidding. So he was sending me photos of stuff ahead of time, so I kind of knew what was there. It saved us from having to go all the way down for the preview the week before. It saved us a 12-hour round trip. So worked out really well. We bought a lot of stuff. We got Jason his 26, 27 Model T. The chassis is sold. I know in the last video at the auction I mentioned it was going to be available, but a local gentleman bought it from Jason. So he's got his tub. Someone else has the chassis. They're going to use it. So everything has been accounted for. Thanks, guys. If you see anything you like or want to help identify, IronTrapGarage@gmail.com. We appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. We will catch you later.